The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner. In other words, just have a fucking sense of humor, will you? And enjoy.
Now you listen to me, you sick son of a bitch. And welcome back! Woohoo! Yes.
Thank you very much, Omar.
Thank you very much, Noel.
And we are back.
We are back in the studio.
Finally reunited. What's it been? 4.5, 5 months?
Years.
Oh,
Months.
yeah.
It feels like years.
If you're in Australia, it's
Yeah.
going to be years.
You're stuck there for life.
Oh, and your little convict piece of land.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. They are all convicts, as we keep talking about. You convicts, shut up. Wow, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the studio, people that are listening. We're in the studio, which we've already said that, so you know that we are. But people that are watching us, we're in the studio. It's amazing. It's looking good. I can see you, Noel. This is amazing.
Oh, look, we can make contact.
We can. Are we allowed to do this here? We are in New Zealand.
We are. We're in New Zealand. We're good. So if you're all our overseas listeners, you don't know, New Zealand, we're out.
We're out.
We're out of the Rona. We've got a couple of cases which are being controlled, an isolated lockdown as people come through the border.
Totally. They've been shot, killed.
But things are pretty much back to normal.
Yep, we're good. We're good.
For episode 18
yes,
of
that's
the Shits and Gigs podcast. And you know why 18 is significant, Omar?
because that was the age I lost my virginity.
Well, that is quite significant and also very legal of you. So that's good, depending on what country you're in at that point. Yes. So very, very safe there. But no, episode 18 is important because,
why?
Well, everybody knows that the number 18, the numerology essence of the number 18 has to do with the humanitarianism.
What?
Independence and building something of lasting benefit. The underlying idea of the essence of the number 18 is the welfare of humanity.
Okay, interesting.
That's good. It's nice and uplifting, and for the show, is that not good enough for you?
No, it is. It's interesting.
It's also 18 is also the number of people that died of the White Island volcano explosion as well.
Only 18?
Yeah. So is that?
I thought it was more than that.
There were more victims, but only 18 died.
Only 18 people died.
So which I prefer the more uplift. Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you want? The uplifting one? That maybe it's a bit Jesus-y.
Yeah.
Or do you want
I think that's why I didn't like it that
White
much.
Island deaths one?
I think maybe you should have come in with that as well. You should have said, right, we've got an uplifting 18 and a not uplifting
I should have given
18.
you options.
And then I should have picked.
Yeah.
It would have been better. I think that would have been better.
But,
But next time, we're learning.
Losing your virginity at 18, very positive.
Well, I lied.
Yeah. Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was 20-something.
Oh, were you?
30.
Oh, get out of here. You're not a virgin.
You're not a virgin.
I was 17, so I wasn't
Yeah, okay.
that early on the start, you know?
Well, it depends. Like, your first experience, can you actually really say that you lost your virginity then? Because the first one is always really bad.
Well, I had a long-term girlfriend, so there was, and she made me made me wait a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Teasing you?
Yeah, a little, getting a few, but little bit of that.
What's
bit
that
of
mean?
this.
What the fuck does that
just
mean?
Wristies or
Wristies.
the gobbler or something like that,
Oh, the gobbler.
So eventually, you're
green
pretty.
one.
It wasn't like one of those awkward situations where you met somebody at a party and you stumble into a bedroom type of thing.
Yeah,
It was all
one of
quite
those.
sort of. I think she planned it out more than I did. I was
Right,
like,
right.
"Oh, it's happening tonight." Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow. So, see, she chose.
Yeah, of course.
We can't choose.
Yeah,
Because it's rape.
exactly. Don't want to be raping.
No, we can't say that word. Let's
move away from the rape.
Let's get away from that.
She
can't say
raped
that.
me.
Yeah, that's it. That's allowed. So, guys, again, welcome back. Thank you very much. The energy is moving. This is going to be a fantastic show. Thank you very much for coming back. We're having some amazing listens all around the globe. Welcome the United States right now. You guys are 76% of our listeners are from the United States, which is ridiculous. Germany up second as well, and then it just snowballs down there. New Zealand now is like number 12 on the map in terms of listeners.
Well, we've got a very small population,
But still, it's strange, and I don't know, man. But thank you very much, everybody out there, for keep coming back, and you keep just smashing it up. The YouTube's going very well as well. Lots of views, lots of subscriptions. So keep doing that. Keep slapping the likes. Keep rolling in, telling your friends, go Germany.
Because this way, because Geraldo, our editor, yeah.
Do I?
Yeah, well,
I've never met
you
him,
keep
but
calling him Ronaldo. Remember, you'd always call him
yes.
Ronaldo. He's
Gotcha.
actually,
Yes.
his name was Geraldo. He was from Panama.
Right. Yes, he
Anyway,
was right.
because of the COVID,
Yep.
unfortunately, they've taken away a lot of overseas people's work visas in New Zealand. So
Okay.
he had to be sent back to Panama, which at first wasn't a problem because we could send him the clips, he could edit it together there,
Yep.
and then send us the finished podcast. But unfortunately, I've got some bad news about Geraldo.
Oh no.
Yeah, so unfortunately, his dad was a bit of an alcoholic, and he asked him to pop down to the shop
Okay.
to get a bottle of tequila so he can continue his drinking binge.
So then he sculled it on the way back and died.
Not quite.
okay.
Unfortunately, he had a half-eaten quesadilla in his pocket, and was unfortunately ravaged to death by a pack of wild dogs.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible. Quesadillas are delicious. Anyway, sad news about Geraldo, but good news. I've managed to find another Panamanian. Is that the right way to say it?
Pandanonian.
If you're from Panamanian,
Pambaronian.
if you're from Panama, found him on Skill Up.
Yep.
$8.50 to edit the podcast episode. Pretty good.
That's not bad.
And his name is Derelique.
Derelique.
So we're now
Derelict.
Derelique. No, not Derelict.
That's his
not
name
yet.
from now on.
Not yet.
Okay.
Hopefully he doesn't get killed in some sort of cartel gun crime. But
Hopefully
Derelique
not.
is our editor for now. So when we're referencing things,
Yeah. Okay.
you
Thank
have
you.
to use Derelique.
Derelique. I'm going to call him Del from now on.
Del.
Del. And then we want to welcome back our camera crew.
R.I.P. Geraldo.
Yeah. Anyway. Good. We don't have to pay his visa anymore, do we?
Well, he got revoked anyway. So
Oh, he did too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really down with that.
well, that's how we were able to pay him because we claimed him through like government
Yeah.
benefits.
Okay. He was a nice guy, though. I really enjoyed him. I think
sad.
I've never met him.
So there you go. If you're wandering through the streets of Panama, don't leave a half-eaten quesadilla in your pocket.
I love a good quesadilla.
Those wild dogs will get you.
Kill you. And also welcome back the camera guys. We've got Ben and we've got Rangy. Rangy, good to see you, mate. Ben, not so much. So welcome back, guys. You guys are fantastic. We're not paying you, by the way. You're just here for the laughs. We're here for you. You're here for us. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for coming back. And awesome news. Everything's going well. And Noel, more importantly, what's going on? How's it been? It's been a while. We've been busy. You've been busy. Here we are in Auckland. We haven't been in Auckland together for a long time. What's been going on, mate?
That's right. I've been stuck out in the countryside for a good sort of 4 to 5 months because of the Rona.
Yep,
and
the
I've
Rona.
finally just moved back to Auckland. So
Talking about moving, great call there, moving. I'm actually starting to move forward in my acting technique. So I'm actually trying to upskill a bit. So I've moved and trying a different.
as you are, as you evolve your art and
You have to.
you keep moving and changing, challenging yourself.
Totally taking a different approach in life, and also with the acting. So I'm starting to learn a new technique. But of course, by doing this technique, you meet a lot of actors, right? And
I should think so.
You would have to, because you need to act with someone, right?
It's hard acting with non-actors.
It is really hard. Lots of people have to do that on green screens. So
I've got a good little bit with some green screen in it later on in the show, but sorry, Omar, carry on.
Yeah, rude.
I'd hate to interrupt.
I would hate you to interrupt me as well, Dick. So you get partnered with people, you got to do scenes. So I met this girl that I've got to do a scene with, and we have to get to know each other because it's a love interest thing. So we got to know each other.
Is this some sort of acting class scenario or something?
No, it's basically you just get a scene. And you have to get to know the actor first.
And
you know?
this is purely for practice? This isn't
It's
for an
practice.
advert? Or
No, sorry, let me explain. Part of it is you get scenes and you got to work with scenes with a partner. Then you come into class the following week and you do that scene in front of the teacher and the students.
Got it's like homework.
It's like homework, basically. If that's the maybe no, not really. And so we get paired up with someone. You have to know them, because if you don't know who they are and you get out there and you're playing a relationship, you have to act more. You just want to get.
Unless, what if
someone.
in the scene they were a stranger? Wouldn't it be better to not know them?
Well, that's
so then your interaction,
your
interaction would be like, how's it going?
And
Because you're generally meeting somebody for the first time.
Totally. So,
anyway, sorry, carry on.
And with that sort of mindset as well, if you had to play, like, let's say, a pedophile, what would you do?
Well, yeah, you don't want to go Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, you do not.
Not on that one. No thanks.
No, thank you. So we were getting to know each other, and she asked me, well, what do you do for crisp, which is money, of course, not chips. And I said, well, I run a successful podcast, and I also have a business, and I trade a lot of cryptocurrencies. I also did a couple of ads, so I'm a bit of an actor, whatever. Of course, as you know, you've seen me before. No, I haven't. Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, and then so I was like, okay, and then I said, what do you do? And she goes, well, I've got an online business. And I was like, oh, that's fantastic. Good on you.
Okay, let's be clear. Most actors have second jobs.
They have to. But usually when you ask an actor, what do you do on the side?
They say, I work in a restaurant.
I'm a barista, or, I do this and that. But you have to find a way of doing something, getting some money, of course, because acting is seasonal. So I asked her, and she goes, online business. I said, good on you. And what does that do? OnlyFans.
Oh, one of those.
OnlyFans? Dude, this girl is like fucking 18 years old.
Is she decent looking or?
Well, here, I'll show you her.
All right. No. Oh, no, only have you subscribed yet?
I got it for free because I'm a friend. I get a free subscription. And so do you guys out there.
It's called Only Mates.
Oh, that would be even worse. But it made me, I was like, what? Are you fucking serious? And she's putting all the, if you guys don't know what OnlyFans is, it's basically you...
TikTok for whores.
TikTok for whores. You pay a subscription and you can get to see these people nude, doing disgusting things or having sex with other people.
I am with the mindset that it is whoring.
It is. It's porn.
Yeah,
doing porn.
You're selling your shapes, your body, your lady shapes, and you're selling them for money.
Totally.
So that, by definition, is whoring. Whether it's on the internet or you're doing a peep show.
Yeah.
You know, back they used to have this thing, the same thing in the 1800s, and they were just called like naughty movie theaters or strippers.
Yeah,
basically, you're basically stripping on camera.
You are.
Yeah,
and that's it. But then for me, she's an actress. She is going to, let's say she does a Disney movie and it becomes very successful. People can screenshot your OnlyFans.
The internet is forever.
Is forever, as we know with all these Twitter things, like Kevin Hart and all these people that are getting attacked for tweets that they did in 2007. So, like, we could take a photo of her, and then in the future, when she becomes famous, we could blackmail her.
What's to stop you signing up for the OnlyFans and then sending it to me,
Nothing.
and then I share it?
Totally, that's fine.
Yeah.
We could do that. And there's also, you know, I've also talked to someone that's doing an OnlyFans thing. And she's in Melbourne. She's got like 3 kids. I'm like, what? And she's like, oh, I would. So is there any sort of thing that you wouldn't do on OnlyFans? And she goes, yeah, I just wouldn't show them my pussy.
Yeah, well, that's good to see that she has some type of morals there. I guess. See, this is the problem I have with the word fan. When people say, oh, are you a fan of The Matrix? Or are you I've had this like, are you a fan of Jacinda Ardern? You shouldn't be a fan of anything. Mm-hmm. A fan comes from the word fanatic, suggesting that you are like mental about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if someone goes, oh, are you a fan of Jacinda Ardern? Yes, I like some of her policies,
I like her. Mm-hmm.
but I'm not a fan because I'm not a fanatic of her.
I'm not
and
fanatic
also,
about her.
you should never be a fan of a politician, only policies.
Right. Interesting. I did not know that. I don't really say that I'm a fan, do I? I just say I like it.
I'd say you were a fan of The Rock.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I'm a big
I would
fan
say
of The Rock.
I'm a fan of Sam Neill.
Yeah,
if
I
that
like
makes
Sam Neill.
sense, because I like a lot of his movies. You know,
And if you saw him on the street,
I'd be like, oh shit, it's
Yeah.
you know,
yeah, sign my Jurassic Park shirt, type shit,
yeah.
you know.
Because I guess I'd fanboy about him a little bit, but
There we go, fanboy.
I don't have like that thing where you're like, oh my god, it's Ellen. If I saw Ellen walking down the street, I'd be like, oh no.
She'd probably get angry at you.
Yeah, but
go away.
Damn, she's just wearing better trousers than me.
Oh, yeah. Those trousers. I can just imagine her.
Pantsuit.
But anyway, so I lost full respect for this actress, and don't be on OnlyFans, and think about your children in the future. Like,
That's right.
think about your children. Think about your parents.
Your kids, like, say if she has a kid in a few years, in 20 years' time, guess what the school kids they're going to school with are going to find?
Oh,
they're going to find her OnlyFans or those photos or whatever it is. And then they're going to show them, look, your mum's a thought.
Yep, totally. And how did I get to her page? Because I went from your page to her page.
That's right.
You know? So you're doing it as well, friend. And that's it. What about all your high school friends and shit like that? Because they're all doing it on TikTok. Are they getting millions, thousands of dollars, $10,000 plus?
Is that just the hustle, though?
It is. You just got to hustle and have your, you got to, get your Instagram up. You got to get your TikTok moving. That's how we got this moving through TikTok.
Okay, so you know how a lot of businesses and a lot of people were surviving by, they moved to online. So they built up Zoom meetings, Zoom things, a lot of people doing their podcasts on Zoom. If you were a stripper, right, and you're like, all right, guys, the strip club that I'm stripping at is closed. So I'm going to be stripping online, you know what I mean? And you can, I don't know, you do donations or whatever you do on
Bitcoin,
on Twitch and stuff like that.
Yep.
I've got more respect for that because you saying you're a stripper.
Right.
If you're doing OnlyFans, then basically you... go, oh, I'm not going to admit that I'm a stripper, but I'm stripping.
Well, that's it. You say, are you a stripper? I'm not a stripper. Well, you're showing us everything. Your bucks. No, but I'm not stripping. Yeah, I know you're not dancing, but you're still selling yourself, you know? And also there's guys that have got it. And there's also girls making...
What are they called? Simps?
Is that what it's called?
Simpsons.
Simpsons.
No, Simps are the guys that will pay for OnlyFans and stuff like that. Like,
I didn't know there's a
I've got to bring up this
terminology.
story really quick. There's this
Okay.
guy here, this man who's suing Twitch, because a lot of these thoughts go on Twitch.
Do they?
So that, like OnlyFans, like you can get away with a lot on Twitch before you have to go to OnlyFans, right?
Okay,
So
okay.
you can be
Oh,
like,
really? So
you can't be naked or say bad things, but you're allowed to go, I'm going to do like what's it called, body painting. So there's all these chicks that do body
Oh
paintings.
my God.
So you know
what is happening to the world?
Thought girls and all that type of stuff.
I don't even know these terminologies. I don't know.
Anyway,
where
so
they're coming from.
this guy who he's just too horny for his own good. He is suing. He is suing Twitter for
Twitch.
Twitch. He's suing Twitch for $25 million because he says that all these internet thoughts have bankrupted him. And he's just jerking off all day, and he can't get anything done, and he's just like, exhausted and tired all the time, just dehydrated. So he's decided
Getting
to say,
cramp all the time.
yeah, a gamer based in California is suing Twitch for a whopping $25 million.
Is he gonna win?
And
Is he gonna win?
Claims that the platform is subjecting him to
Oh my
overly
God.
sexual content.
So stupid.
See, that's just having no self-control.
Totally, you can't just blame someone for that. Like, if you keep going to McDonald's to eat McDonald's, you can't blame McDonald's.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't eat McDonald's.
Don't go on Twitch.
That's so funny, man.
Oh, my
I
God.
wonder if he wins 25 million.
Well,
I
we'll
don't
follow
think
the
he will.
story and see what happens.
We'll keep that. We'll keep following that. So yeah, there was my thing.
Bloody simps.
Is it
Simps and pimps.
Pimps and simps. Cool. Right, let's go into the next stage here. Let's get moving. We've got a massive episode. First of all, we're going to go into ads copy. This episode is brought to you by 25. A nice little supplement here. We've also got the little drink thing here. Here it is. This is New Zealand made stuff. You get one of these. It's the flavored stuff. It's really good. I've got one here. This is my dinner. I'm having this for dinner. One of those for dinners. As we did in the past. Give me that. I don't know. I haven't written anything down. So these are complete meals in a little pack, and gluten-free, soy-free, 25 plant-based protein, 25 grams of plant-based protein, vegan. It's got 450 calories in each little shake. Go to 25.co.nz and quote us S&G podcast, and you'll get some bit of a discount on that one.
You mix that with water, correct?
That's all you do. Just a bit of water. It's got all your nutrients, everything.
Yeah,
in
so
it,
don't
vitamins.
forget, or you're going to be as
Go on.
dehydrated as the guy that's suing Twitch.
Yeah, please. Just don't have this like this, straight from the packet. You turn into him. Suing the guy for 25 million. Thanks, guys. Awesome shit. Go on there, buy it. It's very good. I'm having it right now for dinner. And that will take us into the next bit, which is, let me look at my notes. My favorite bit, the middle bit.
Right in the middle. It's probably a bit at the start. It's not exactly in the middle. It doesn't have to be every time. It's just, that's the thing. It's not exactly in the middle. It's just the part between the end and the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the best bit, because if it's at the beginning, if it's at the end, then we're coming to an end. If it's at the beginning, it's just, the beginning's always
Just makes sense,
boring.
really, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, if we had the beginning at the end and the end at the beginning, then it would be like, funny enough, one of my favorite shows, Red Dwarf, the very first episode is called
like
The
that.
End,
Yeah, it is. It's when
and
Lister...
the very last episode is called The Beginning.
Fuck, they're good. They're so smart. If you guys don't know Red Dwarf, educate yourself.
Brilliant writing.
Watch it. So, talking about shows, look, with this whole pandemic thing going on, people aren't going to, theme parks. People aren't doing anything, really. So, of course...
Especially in America, like, Rainbow's End is open in New Zealand, but people don't go because it's rubbish.
It's right, exactly. They came on the TV. Look, Rainbow's whatever's open. We're like, yeah, we don't care. I'm not going to go to that shit.
More like Rainbow's Dead End.
He's on fire.
It's about this. All the people listening in England and America, you've been to these amazing theme parks like
some really
American
good ones.
Adventure and Alton Towers
Oh, fuck
and
Alton Towers,
Disneyland and the places in America.
Legoland.
They're fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
The one in New Zealand is about the size of a small supermarket car park,
It's
and
awful.
it's got one roller coaster and a log boat.
Yeah. Does it have the log boat? I can't remember.
Well, actually,
No
the log
bumper
boat's
cars.
not running at the moment because we've got a water crisis.
Oh,
so
fuck,
yeah,
of course we are.
Actually, you know what they did for the log boat to save some money?
What?
They just made the toilet pipes in the bathroom clear, see through. See.
Oh. It's like a colonic.
Spectator.
Okay, so, just talk about theme parks. I mean, Disneyland, they're opening up. Idiots!
Crazy.
So here's a little promo video that they did.
I thought a lot of them were going bankrupt. They sold one in like Japan or something like that.
Who's going to buy it? I mean, this is...
What are you going to do with it?
Totally. No one's going to go to it. No one wants to get Rona.
Yeah.
You know, so this is the new promo that came out on TV.
Queuing up and shit.
It's annoying. Like, why don't you do it VR, virtual reality? That's much better. I love those things in the malls. You're in the malls and you're like, and then the people are laughing at you that are watching you.
Now Mickey can molest you virtually.
Ooh, yes he can. Let's get away from molesting. So here's the little promo for the new Disneyland promo.
Well, you know, they're trying to hype it up, aren't they? Here we go.
Stay home.
Oh, fuck, it's all very ominous.
It's not safe.
Don't come. Look, it's empty.
Do not come here.
Do not come here.
Do not.
Look, who would come to this? But this is actually... So someone, of course, has voiced over this.
Oh, yes, it's been a dubbed, yeah.
But this is the actual promo video. And
Yeah.
it's empty, and then people got masks on. Why would you go to this? She didn't have a mask. She's going to get it.
That's what's so funny about everybody being in masks these days is it's really easy to dub people over.
It is. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, so you could really take people out of context or just do a little voice, add something in later on and stuff like, I'm a child molester.
Yeah. I like your daddy.
Yeah, no one's going to be able to tell. Like, it's just like the easiest way to do a deep fake.
Yeah.
They're making deep fake easy.
It's so good. So, so that was an interesting... So, basically, that video is just people with masks on saying, we're open, come, welcome home, everybody. But then someone dubbed over it, as you probably heard, saying, go away, don't come in. And look, it's completely empty. Of course it is. No one's going to go to this shit. Disneyland, get it right.
Yeah, nothing worse than queuing up in a global pandemic.
Oh, totally.
It doesn't make any sense. Like, I get it. Got to open reopen the economy. We've got to make some money, stuff like that. You know, they got their streaming platform. Didn't they? They had a lot of people signing up for that.
Yeah, for The Mandalorian.
Yeah, but then they keep editing shit out of their movies because
Like
everything's racist.
Yeah,
these
totally.
days.
And they want to get rid of...
In all fairness, a lot of their stuff was very racist.
It was
past,
back in the day, yeah.
So that actually, Walt Disney probably could do with a bit of editing. But
I think even like I was watching Mad Men the other day, and that's on the verge of going, ooh, I think the feminists will be upset about this. But it's basically a period piece, you know, it's the 1960s, there's misogynists, pricks out there, you know, that's what it was like. That's a history lesson.
Yeah.
We're not doing that now, but that's what it was. So we learn from it. But people are like, oh, you can't have that. That's feminist, that's against, but that's what it was back then.
Yeah, we can't erase history for, because you know why? Okay, here's a good point. You know why they kept Auschwitz? You know, the horrible concentration camp in Germany?
No.
Where, you know, Auschwitz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, or,
I don't know why
maybe
they kept
I might have said it wrong. Was the terrible one of the most terrible concentration camps in Germany in World War II, and that's where they did a lot of the murdering.
Yep.
And treated
gassing.
people terribly. And you know why they didn't bowl them all down and they kept them?
Why?
So people would remember and not forget.
See?
And this is the whole point with these statues. You want to keep them up there to remind people, hey, we can't forget about this stuff because we can't let it slip back to the way it was.
Totally, yeah. But now people are getting rid of those statues. And also, they're getting rid of, the statues with kids and penises.
Somebody tore down a statue of a deer.
Why a deer?
I don't know. Maybe the deer was racist.
Jesus.
I know.
Deer doesn't know anything. Leave him up there. Now he's gone forever.
It was a white-tailed deer. So,
there it is.
Yeah. Black-tailed deers only.
So they're moving on, of course, with, Disneyland comes a lot of characters. And one of the most famous characters from Disney is, of course, our good friend, Captain Jack Sparrow.
I
Johnny
fucking
Depp.
love Captain Jack Sparrow.
I love him
He's one of the best characters of the 2000s.
Yeah, 2000s? That's a bold statement. I think so. He's up there.
If you say Captain Jack Sparrow, everybody knows who that is.
And they go, Johnny Depp. Yeah, perfect.
Of course.
And of course, because everyone knows him, he must have heaps of money. No, he's out of money, isn't he? He's bankrupt. Why? Do you know why? You do know why.
Maybe because of his ex-wife, Amber Heard.
Yep.
You heard of her?
Yeah, nice. They're in a lot of shit. Really. Johnny Depp ended marriage to Amber Heard after he found a poo in his bed.
That's right. She took a shit in his bed, dude. Yeah, she looks like she's a bit crazy, and this is so this kind of steers back to so they were going to make more Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Carrie? Were you going to say Carrie Potter?
I don't know. I was going to say Carry On Camping or some shit like that. No, Chevy Chase. Johnny Chase. No, so they were going to make more, and so he lost the role because then when they were going through their divorce, she made all these crazy claims that he beat her up and did all this crazy shit, but it turns out now we're getting into it in the court case that apparently she was doing a lot of the abusing, and it can go both ways, and so he's suing her and the son because didn't...
The Sun?
Yeah.
Oh, right, not...
The Sun, not the actual Sun.
No, that would have been...
The Sun newspaper. That would have been hard and hot.
Yeah.
So now they're going to court to air all this shit out. It's actually coming out that she was a lot of the time the aggressor. He's had his ex-wives come testify saying that Johnny's not like that.
Winona Ryder came out.
Yeah, he's getting cheers as he goes in and out of court, and she's getting booed.
I would
because she chopped off his fucking finger and shat in his bed.
That's hilarious. I was going to say hilarious. It is, but I would hate to be Johnny Depp, and now he's left broke after losing a $650 million movie fortune and racking up $100 million debt.
And she doesn't get cancelled. Why isn't? Because there was a petition. Did you know this? For get her booted out of Aquaman 2.
Yep.
And they can't. I think the people who were the Aquaman people were like, it's kind of fucking already shot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, they're probably defending her.
Well, they don't want to reshoot. They can't reshoot because we're in the pandemic.
Yeah,
so
totally.
if they wanted to replace her or whatever it is.
Yeah. So it's in their best interest.
Don't see. This is a good lesson for everybody. If you're gonna get divorced and you've bad shit's going on, do not air out your dirty laundry publicly because it's all gonna come out. Now all the photos of him getting fucking mangled drunk and lines of cocaine on the table. You know, and it just discredits every. Keep it under the. They could have just got divorced. And all right, let's go separate ways because we're gonna fucking kill each other at this rate.
Yeah, but also remember, this is Hollywood. They're actors. There's a lot of drama
all
the time.
People.
No, they're not. Everything has to be drama with people. Drama. So anyway, hopefully Johnny Depp comes out of that life. But just updating you about this stuff, this poo in the bed. Poor guy, man. Like, and again, it's not always the male, it could go the other way. So.
And just think of it, she didn't think this through. He's probably got a maid. He doesn't have to clean up the shit.
No, totally not.
He just be like, excuse me, Henrietta?
Yeah.
Another one. There's another shit in the bed.
Henrietta?
I was just thinking of like
Spanish or something.
Well, not just, maybe.
Henrietta, come in here.
Henrietta? Sounds like a fucking restaurant.
It would be a great restaurant, like a pasta. Henrietta.
Wait, do you remember in England, Happy Eater?
No.
Remember those? Okay.
No, never heard of
like
that.
Little gas station. Like, no, they were like a pizza, like a chain food. Or English people, comment if you remember Happy Eater.
Happy Eater.
Yeah, a little Pac-Man looking thing on the side of it.
Sounds like a peep show.
Happy
Eater. Yuck, man. Pay $1.
Anyway, poor Johnny, man. This is all about the cancel culture. Like, the reason why this all started is because, she's pretty hot. I mean, but...
I don't like that scarf.
Yeah, well, she can double as a mask, Oh, she's got ugly knees.
That's what I was seeing. And
they're all worn out from Elon Musk. Did you hear about that?
Oh, there it is. There it is. Elon Musk. Yeah, apparently they were having a bit of a shindig, weren't they?
Yeah, a little bit of a shindigaroo. Well, rolling around, doing a bit of coke, having a bit of fun.
Do you think that actually happened?
I don't know. You just don't know. You're never gonna know.
We're never gonna know. They only know.
But this is all started from her trying to cancel Johnny. So you don't cancel people.
Stop cancelling me.
Yeah, and so now a lot of big name actors are trying to speaking out about cancel culture. They've had enough.
Okay,
including our favourite friend Iris Elba. So,
who?
Yeah, Iris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, he's had enough.
Idris Elba on cancel culture, removing TV shows. I don't believe in censorship. So what's going on here?
He's just had enough of it. He's just like, look, we're messing with art. We're getting to the point now. And this is where I think we're starting to see a shift. Mm-hmm. People have kind of having enough. And they're just like, you know what? Fuck you. Especially if these people work independently.
Yeah.
And, he's going to be okay. No one's going to not hire him because he says I don't believe in censoring and stuff like that. If we get into that point, then we've got to ban Tarantino movies and things like that, like things that are like part of our history at the moment. You know what I mean? Like these are things that we're going to look back on 50 years and go, damn, those Tarantino movies were sick.
Unless they get cancelled.
Can't cancel Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, but he is white.
Yeah, but he said the N-word. Anyway, of course. But it's because he's playing somebody from that period on a plantation.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
Ben Stiller's had enough of cancel culture.
Has he?
Yep, he's saying I'm not.
Poor guy.
Well, because a lot of social justice warriors were telling him to delete Donald Trump cameo that's in Zoolander.
Ah, and why is he not deleting it?
Because I'm not re-editing some fucking film for you lunatics.
Why do they want him out?
Because apparently Donald Trump is a crazy racist and all this sort of stuff.
But he's the president of your country.
Then we got to edit Home Alone as well, and
because he was in that. He was in heaps of shit. He was
Exactly.
he was in LEG.
Yeah.
But they don't. That's funny because he exposes him. That's very funny. He's in heaps of stuff. I saw a movie the other day that he was in. I was like, oh look, it's
Well,
Donald
because
Trump.
that's the funny thing. I think I saw. Was it Floyd Mayweather said, well, like nobody thought Donald Trump was a racist until he became president, and then everyone's like, oh yeah, a bit of a president there. And then of course, you got to love Ricky Gervais.
Yep. He's cool.
He's called. He's called. I love this use of language, and it's one of my favorite words. He's just had enough of cancel culture cretins, which is good. And my favourite quote from Ricky here, which everybody I think should take into to their heart at the moment, is just because you're offended doesn't make you right. So you can be offended about something and that's fine, but it doesn't mean you get to tell everybody else how they feel about it.
Yeah, it's very subjective to be offended.
Exactly.
Like comedy and everything. So.
Exactly, yeah. And I think we might have posted this on the S&G page the other day, but I found someone made this awesome cartoon. Do you remember the New Warriors cartoon that we talked about?
Yep.
Which was the woke ones with Safe Space and Snowflake.
Snowflake, yep. Safe, those guys,
yeah. That hit. Cancelled, by the way.
Oh, did it get cancelled?
Yeah, it got cancelled.
Should have.
Yeah, nobody gave a fucking shite.
No.
But somebody made this, and this is fucking brilliant. So I think we should. It's only 57 seconds long, so I think we should watch this. This is great.
Oh, here they come. Social justice warriors.
It's the bias response team.
Did someone make this?
Yeah.
The awesomeness is actually real.
I know. I like this one.
He's always ready to fight fascism. With fascism. Starbucks windows don't stand a chance. He's a systematic racism finder.
How did someone do this?
It's brilliant.
Yeah, it's really good.
Calling your name. They're heroes who think that they're victims. Social justice warriors.
Brilliant. Get triggered.
Love it. So yeah, I think we're going to start to see a shift where people have had enough of this cancel nonsense.
Yep, I've had enough. I've had enough of it. It's
yeah,
very annoying. We
bullshit.
can't even get on with our lives.
Yeah.
And can't create art.
Can't make a
before someone gets
whippy
fucking
joke.
cancelled. No, you can't do anything. And what rhymes with cancel culture is star signs.
That's
that
what
rhymes.
I was going to say.
Yeah, see, I knew
Well,
it.
that
Where's
should
my
have been a
camera?
rapper.
There it is. There it is.
Should have been a rapper.
Yeah, should have. So I don't know. This has been quite interesting. They've scientists NASA have found there's actually a 13th star, which is a bit weird.
13th star. There's like 6 fucking billion.
Billions.
Yeah,
We're one.
exactly.
We're one.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Well, we're
Are we?
around one.
We are. So apparently there is the signs, the star signs. So,
Oh, you
know,
mean like
Cancer.
horoscope?
Horoscope.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So, but
that's the worst one, by the way.
which ones?
Cancer. Imagine that. If that
I'm Cancer.
Yeah, I know.
No.
And what's your star sign?
Cancer. It's fucking hell. Jesus.
Oh,
But maybe it is and maybe it's not, because now we've got the new one in there, so 13.
Oh, so that fucks it all up.
Everything fucks around now because they've had to add another one in there, and the new one that's come out
Does that mean we get a new month called like Monzuary or something?
is called Ophiuchus, which I'll get Siri to say because I don't know what the fuck or how to say that.
Ophiuchus.
Here it comes. Ophiuchus.
Mucus.
We should, that should be Ophiuchus. That's interesting.
Half mucus.
Half mucus, which was discovered by NASA, isn't actually new. And what this means to horoscopes? Well, it means that we've got to add it in there. There's 13 in there, and the new one. Well, how do they pick it? It's at the end of the year, the 29th of November to the 17th of December.
So hold on. So does that mean that they all shuffle?
They all shuffle. So Cancer. I'm not Cancer anymore.
What?
Yeah. Wait a minute. What am I? I'm Gemini. I used to be Cancer. I can get to change now. That means I'm more water. So maybe I can be more flowy now. Maybe I'll do more
Holy
like
shit.
yoga. What are you?
I'm not an Aries anymore. I'm a Pisces.
Oh, you're definitely
I'm
a
a
Pisces.
fucking fish.
You've always been
Oh
a
my
fish.
God,
You've
never.
Your
What is
handshakes
this?
have always been fishy.
Oh, God.
See, this is it. So everyone, it all changes. I mean,
I
Capricorn.
don't want to be a Pisces.
Too bad, mate. Too bad.
Oh, it reminds me of like, what's it? Lady sanitary products. Oh, no, that's Libra. Oh.
which is down there, which changed as well.
Similar smell.
Yeah, it definitely does smell the same. Libra is the 30th of October to the 23rd of November. It all changes quickly.
Oh, wow.
See, look, as you can see here, guys, there's a little photo.
We'll
of it all
post it
there.
up so you can work out your new fucking star sign.
I don't believe I'm not Cancer anymore. So does that mean that everything changes for me? Do I not go back into my shell? What happens now? Gemini. That means I'm good with people. I'm good in the sack. I was good when in Cancer. I've always been one.
The people who write the star signs must be in full panic mode.
They must
Actually,
be.
they won't, because they're so generic that they work for everybody.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, I'm just going to add a fucking one in there.
But there was this lady here who is gutted because she got a massive Leo head tattoo.
Oh, of course, tattoos.
Yeah.
So many people would have a fucking... Oh,
So now everyone's like, God damn it, now we've got to change our tattoos.
oh my God.
So this lady and 24-year-old Lauren Sanford.
Fuck, that's a massive tattoo on a
It's-
massive leg.
She is, that's a tree stump. And
It's
look
like
at
an
it.
Aslan.
Oh, look, it's the whole
Oh,
story in there.
no.
So now she's upset. She's gutted. Look at that face. She looks hungry.
Can't she just put, like, a Cecil tribute or something like that? Or, like, Aslam, a little name
But
there.
this is the no, but
It's not even that good a tattoo,
it's
to be
not-
honest,
it's pretty
really.
shit. Who has the teeth at the top of that? What is that? Is that eyebrows? Is it like a? What is that? Is it tiered things for like gangsters?
I don't know. I'd
Teardrops?
just give it blackface, so then it's a panther.
Yeah. But now, what sign is she now? So, there she is. Her new sign means that the star sign could be seen to be Cancer and not Leo, as she believed for her entire life. And I mean, she wasn't wrong. This is a new development. So she's
Poor woman.
and she quotes, "I'm Leo through to the core. I've read up about Cancer now, and I'm nothing like Cancer. Hope you don't get it."
Okay, so what tattoo do you get? Do you get like a tumor on your leg if you've got cancer
Whoa,
or something
whoa,
like that?
whoa,
Like,
no.
I'm just saying.
You get
and
a
also,
crab.
No, that's a Pisces.
No, that's a crab. I'm a fucking crab, man. I'm Cancer.
It's no fish. Pisces is a fish.
Oh, shit.
Hold on. What's the image for the new one then?
Oh.
What's the new animal or the new?
Oh, it looks like Donald Trump.
Oh my fucking goodness! It's a piece of phlegm.
Look at it. Look, it's all like red and greeny.
No, but
and
what's
black.
the animal? Because we've got the lions,
Yeah,
you know,
so-
and we've got fish and stuff.
Yeah, this
Like-
is stupid. What animal is it going to be? Oh, look at it. It just looks like a guy holding a snake. I don't know when people look at stars and like that. If you look at it right there.
It doesn't look like anything but a bunch of
does-
fucking stars.
Exactly. And I look
Like
at all
the
the
pot
other
or
ones.
whatever that people talk about.
Yeah. Or, yeah, the fucking, the teapot. I mean, the sky.
What a rubbish pot. It's got fucking full of holes.
My friend did that. He goes, "Oh, there's a teapot." And I was like, "Where?" And he goes, "There." And I said, "No, it's not." And he went, "Yes, it is." I'm like, "No, I'm on the app. It's over here." And he's like, "Oh, yeah." I'm like, "No, it's not there either. It's over here. Look, you know, the app that you can move
Yeah,
around."
yeah, yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, yeah." So, fucking idiot. That's what happens to you, mate. So there we go.
That's
so,
what happens when you try and plan your life around the shape of the stars.
Totally. Don't be doing any of that.
Disaster.
And people are adding stars now. Probably think we're going to get another one. But one thing we're not adding is Palestine to Google Maps, which is gone. Palestine is gone. You know where Palestine is?
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay.
that's
It's been
Gaza,
deleted.
Gaza Strip, all
Been
that sort of
deleted.
stuff.
Been deleted from
Yeah.
Apple and Google. So basically, yeah, everyone's like, all the people from Palestine are like, I don't know why they're going on Google Maps to find out Palestine, but apparently the whole Twitter.
So,
Twitter thing,
what's there? Is it just like a blank space?
It's just blank space. As you
Just
can
says no man, nothing to see here. That's what it
Nothing
says. It just says nothing to see here.
It's basically
Oh, so they're just saying it's still part of Israel. Is that the?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
cheeky bastards.
very cheap. So there it is. There, yeah. So it's not there. And then of course Apple and things come out and say, "Oops, we had a glitch,"
Bullshit.
but it hasn't come back.
Do you think that they'll ever, bury the hatchet? Look past their differences. You can go. You know what, guys? This has been going on for a little while.
No.
Killing too many people.
Never.
Probably should just have
Never.
a football match
Never.
or something like that.
Never.
Just do what we do in England and have a football match and then meet up for a good old fight afterwards.
Yeah. No. I mean, at the end of the day, are we going to forget about this coronavirus? Probably.
I don't know, maybe in New Zealand.
We did for a while there when all the things happened, the fights, the riots. I was like, where the hell's the coronavirus?
We need something new now. I'm a bit bored of both. I'm a bit bored of that. I'm a bit bored of the fights.
Yeah.
But it's been difficult for everybody. You've got to get your hustle on. We're talking back to making money. A lot of big celebrities. They aren't getting that cheddar that they used to. I used to buy a CD cost $20 for a
Yep.
CD.
Yep.
Now you get like you get how many streams on your iTunes?
Yep.
Or Spotify?
$14.99, you get everything now.
Yeah. Well, but that's for everything. So the artist probably makes about 8p.
If that.
You know what I mean? So a lot of artists unfortunately, I've been having to make do.
What's this?
I don't know if you've seen this, mate, but this is fucking great. You
Ja
remember, you know Ja
Rule.
Rule the rapper?
I know Ja Rule.
Okay, so I don't think things have been going fucking too great for Ja Rule the rapper, because recently he's released this. This is only in June. He's released this TV commercial for Papa's Cristo Creek Deli.
I've never heard of it.
Neither has anybody else, but they have now. So should we let's sample this awesome advert by Ja Rule for Papa's Cristo Creek Deli.
Slap your mama. Pop Cristo's got the best
green screen?
gyros you ever ate in your life. So good. Think to,
Oh my God,
you
no,
got
he's having a
to
laugh.
have Peters.
Look, he's in his fucking socks.
He's doing this at home.
It must be good. He's standing on a pizza. Oh man,
How rude. What? He's reading it from his phone. He's having a laugh.
if you're listening to this, it's Ja Rule. He's on a green screen. He's in his socks. There's like soup and fucking bread behind him and shit.
Oh my God, so rude. I would. He's at home. He needs some money.
You can't even pronounce the food. It's so goddamn good.
And he's
Show 'em what you
swearing
want to
stuff.
do, Papa. Show 'em how you do it.
Hey, Papa, hey.
No, he's taking the piss. It went downhill ever since the Fire Festival for him.
I don't know if he is. I reckon if someone wrote him a $2,000 check, he might be in debt or something.
He would take the money.
Like Johnny, him and Johnny.
Yeah, it went downhill since the Fire Festival. Goodbye, man. Damn. Ja Rule's never been that cool. I love the beef between him and 50 Cent.
Well, now if you want some more beef, you can go to Papa Cristo's Deli and get the old pork belly sandwich.
Okay.
Oh, but anyway, poor Ja Rule. Jeez, fucking hell. Would you ever do anything like that, Omar?
No, I would not
Career
do
going
that.
down there?
Would not do that.
Green screen?
No, I'm going to tweet.
I don't know if that was a piss take or not. Let us
Dude,
know
I
what
can't
you
tell.
guys think.
I think, yeah, you let us know what you think, and I'm probably going to tweet about this. Actually, talking about Twitter, did you see that thing last week where everyone was the whole Bitcoin thing where people were?
Oh yeah, they got hacked. Yeah.
The whole thing with all Twitter. You've got everyone Barack Obama to Elon Musk to
Would
Ja
they
Rule.
say if you give us 1,000 Bitcoin, we'll give you $2,000
We'll just
in an
double
hour?
it. I feel like yeah. So,
Well, how many people fell for it?
it was $120,000 worth.
Wow.
So, and because of course it's Bitcoin, you can follow the address. So you follow the address, and we all could see it.
But
So
you
it's-
were more wise after your story from the last episode, how you almost got a Bitcoin scam there
Totally.
as well.
And so the funny thing is, if you go to YouTube now to watch a video, right before the video, which I'm getting fucking pissed off about, is scams. The exact same thing as what we saw on Twitter, where it says, you give us 1 Bitcoin, we'll give you 2. I'm feeling generous today. Just send to this account, and then in an hour you'll get it back. That's been a scam since 2017. I've seen these scams for fucking years.
Yeah.
And now they're all over YouTube. I don't know if you guys have seen that. You go click on a thing, it says Ripple, or it'll have like Elon Musk is send some money to this, you'll get money back. It's all over YouTube. You go to any YouTube video, and like, see, I'll do it with this one. Just fucking
Refresh a new one or whatever.
look, 7 straight away. There's always that. So look at this one here. I'll do this one. Where's all the ads at?
Yeah,
Why
when you want
usually,
them, when you want them, they're not there.
Usually, where's the ads? No ads whatsoever. This is bullshit.
We'll find
guys.
it and post it on the page.
I'm fuming. For some reason, this is bullshit. This is absolute bullshit. Okay, this one. No,
there's
every
no
single
ads.
video I've gone on, none of them are popped
Have you got
up
your
with
ad
ads.
blocker on?
Oh yeah. But is that what happens? It works with the ad blocker, the Brave browser.
It's got an ad blocker.
Yeah, because it's Brave browser, as we did that thing a couple weeks ago. Oh my fucking god! But usually I don't need to do this, and it fucking happens. Charles Hopkinson, yeah, okay, so yeah. But usually there's like ads. Never mind. Anyway, fuck it.
We get it. Explain the ad. We'll post one.
So it's just basically it's someone that just goes.
If you're getting into crypto,
No, it's just a guy interviewing someone else. Usually Vitalik Buterin, who is the guy that made Ether, or you've got Brad Hopkinson, who is Brad Garlinghouse, who is Ripple, and they just have an interview with him. But they're trying to make it look professional. It's just them. They took a video of them at a conference and then just put shit all over it. So then people were sending Ethereum, Bitcoin to these things, but people started blaming Bitcoin. It's not Bitcoin. It's fucking Twitter that got hacked.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is just the payment system. that is on the internet money. It's the same as like a drug deal or the money. You don't blame the US dollar for drugs, do you?
That's right. If
It's fucking ridiculous. I don't know why they're so quick because they honestly want to ban Bitcoin because it's going to fuck you all up.
if your bank gets robbed, the bank doesn't ring you and go, sorry, someone fucking came in and stole all your money. Like, it doesn't work like that. It's like, no, motherfuckers, that was your money.
Yeah, totally.
My money.
Yeah. So, but the funny thing is, the guys that scammed everyone, as I said, with Bitcoin, you can actually follow the address. That address can go into several different wallets, but at the end of the day, for them to cash out, it's going to have to go to a centralized exchange, which is tied to a KYC Know Your Customer, which is going to be that person that whose account that is.
Yeah.
So it's already followed back to a Coinbase account, and to have a Coinbase account, you need to verify your ID. So they already know who did it.
Okay.
So it's very stupid. It's good for
So
Bitcoin.
you can't move the money around like Swiss bank accounts or something
No,
like
you
that.
can't.
Like,
Well, not with that one.
'Cause there should be like something built in. So for instance, if you make a payment, the payment is then like what's it called, staggered for 12 hours.
Yep.
So then the payment doesn't actually go through. So you've made a decision to make the payment, and it's like, this payment will go through in 12 hours. So that way, if they can work out if there is a scam going on,
Yep.
they're like, well, we'll just cancel the payment.
Well, so what the exchange does, and lots of them did do, is when the scam started happening, they banned the address.
yeah.
So you can't send money to that address.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, this is cryptocurrency.
But how long did it take for them to work out what the fuck was going on?
Well, as soon as they saw all the Twitter stuff.
yeah, because Elon Musk would have gone, I didn't write that.
Yeah, and then all the people with blue ticks everyone got banned
yeah.
for that whole day. So it was just basically a massive hack, an inside job. Someone in Twitter did that.
Well,
so.
it just goes to show how these big tech companies are still vulnerable to hacking.
Totally.
Including your favorite, Omar, TikTok. Because it looks
Ooh.
like I know you love your TikTok, and it's done well for us here on the Shits and Gigs podcast.
A lot of viral videos.
Yeah, but there is this problem that people are having with they reckon, because it's Chinese owned, the Chinese are hacking it. There's a little story here. TikTok, they're wanting to ban TikTok in the US.
Yeah, and the Americans are posting about it going, oh, when are you guys banning us? You can see people getting sad. There's people even crying
Some
on TikTok.
countries have already banned it. India's banned it completely.
As they
Well, we're
should.
not going to get into reading the story. We know they're getting banned, but
Yeah.
India's banned TikTok because India and China are having a bit of a scrapperoonie at the
I think
moment.
everyone's having a scrap at the moment.
Everyone's tetchy.
The annoying thing about TikTok is it's actually copying your copy art. So not your copy art, your clipboard. So the things that you save here, paste.
I thought it would be more sort of like it's got access to your cameras and your
It
microphones.
does all that.
and-
But then also,
see.
if you're copy and paste, especially with cryptocurrencies, if you're going onto a web page, you copy a number which is part of a 2FA, which is your like, I don't know if you've seen this before, but like, oh, come on, phones. Now there's ads on my phone. So like, you go into this thing here. So this is all your different authenticators to all your different addresses. So if I click on that, it's pasted. So now TikTok is actually seeing that, and they could use that code. That changes.
So are those like VPNs?
These are all codes that change every minute for all of my exchanges and my banks.
Okay, yeah.
So if I go onto my bank,
Got ya.
it'll say, oh, now you've got your code,
Yeah.
you've got your email address. What's this? So they need my phone to get into it.
I should probably change mine. It's been the same for about 10 years.
Yeah, definitely do that. But then the cool thing with the bank is if your money gets stolen or something like that, you go, well, fucking you guys fix it.
It's your problem.
Yeah.
You're insured. That's why I've always sort of thought this. Like, if someone was to go into like a small business, or or like a small shop owned by a family, and like rob it, and steal money, I'd be like, oh, piece of shit criminal, hate them, rah, rah. But if somebody robbed the bank, I'd probably have a bit of respect for that. I'm like, yeah, fuck those bankers, because we know the banks are all crooks anyway.
Totally.
They're insured. No one's going to be out of pocket except for the bank.
Yeah.
That are hoarding trillions.
Totally. But then also if they go into the bank to get the money, they're going to be shocked because the bank has got no money there.
Well, they want to move away from money completely now
Of
with
course
the
they
COVID.
have to. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And we're going to go digital age. We've also got China that's already got the digital yuan. They've already got
I mean,
that.
I get frustrated when I go somewhere and they don't have PayWave.
Yeah.
Really? You don't have fucking PayWave? It's 2020?
Yeah, and it charges a lot.
You're going to make me touch that dirty little button pad?
Yeah, it's always dirty, isn't
Prick.
it? Okay, there we go. Where are we up to now?
Just a quick recap on our friend, the Alcoholic Killer Monkey, from
what happened to
last
him?
episode.
Poor guy.
A lot of people were asking, what
They were,
happened to them?
actually.
Did they shoot him dead in the street?
Yeah.
What it is?
What happened to him, though?
Life sentence, mate.
Really?
Yeah, so
No.
we read here on
in a zoo or something.
Well, he's just in what's it called?
Life sentence in India for aggressive behavior.
Yeah, he actually had a little trial and everything. And there was a little
trial.
monkey judge,
And he's 6
monkey
years old.
jury, and within a jury of his peers, he was sentenced to life life in, well, it's not a tiny cage. I think he's just not allowed near other monkeys or humans.
I think so.
So, yeah,
And
I mean, should we just kill him?
No.
Like a life, you know, well,
He's an alcoholic.
Well, here's, okay.
Do you kill all alcoholics?
Say for instance, Omar, you accidentally murder somebody, but you get life in prison.
Is this a hypothetical question?
Maybe this is.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're going to slide the hypothetical question in right now.
Let's slide into that. Slip it in.
We'll recap last week's after I give you the new
Good
one.
idea. I like it.
Okay,
I like
sweet.
it.
Okay, cool. So basically, hypothetical question.
My favourite bit.
Would you do if you committed a crime, accidentally manslaughter or whatever it is, and then Omar, life sentence?
Yep.
Or we can kind of like Harvey Weinstein, or death sentence.
Well, I guess
you got to live with the guilt. Maybe you drunk drove and ran some small kid over.
Yeah. Well,
Did
whatever it was.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter about the crime.
Mine would be like a rampage of something. Like I'll be in a plane, crash it, then get out, get in a car, like GTA type shit.
Yeah,
you know?
okay, cool. Yeah,
machine
brilliant.
guns and stuff.
Yeah.
And then so I got the option.
You got the option: life sentence or the
we'll
death
talk
penalty.
about this next week then, shall we not?
Yeah, that's right. We'll get the answer next week.
Yeah, I think I already know it, but let's go into the hypothetical question that you gave me last time.
Okay, I'll give the hypothetical question I gave you last time. I'm going to give back to you this time.
Okay, please.
Okay, cool. Here we are.
It was a good one. I really enjoyed it.
It was. I don't know if we got to the conclusion of it. You actually got to
Well,
make
of
a
course
little video, so we'll get into
we'll
that. Okay, so celebrity pending campaign. We talked
that's
about how a lot of celebrities want to jump on some sort of woke bandwagon campaigning for righteousness. And, of course, they are better than us because they're celebrities, and so they need to tell us what to do. Because I didn't know that racism was bad until Aaron Paul told me so.
Aaron Paul.
Yeah. I was unaware.
Yeah.
I thought it was just okay. But luckily we had celebrities to tell us it was bad. Otherwise we would have gone through the rest of our lives thinking it was okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Omar's been offered by his agent. There's 3 campaigns to choose from here. First one, Chimp Lives Matter. Exposing, testing on chimps. We've got a soft spot for chimps, especially like our monkey friend. We're glad he's not dead.
Thank
He's
God.
got life in prison.
He's 6 years old.
Yeah, so that's a long time if you're going to live to 60. How long do chimps live? We'll find that out later on. Okay, Chimp Lives Matter, I hate seeing monkeys getting their fucking shampoo squirted in their eyes, you know what I mean?
Not good. No.
We know it hurts their eyes. Stop squirting it in there.
It hurts in my eyes when I get shampoo
Yeah,
in my
exactly.
eyes, so of course it's going over the monkeys.
Yeah,
You know?
its eyes are more sensitive. And it's got a lot more hair, so it has to use more shampoo.
A lot more.
Okay, yeah. And then...
Unless you're hairy like me.
yeah. Okay, number 2.
Yep.
Karen Lives Matter.
Okay.
Sticking up for Karens because now they're being victimised, losing their jobs, and all they're doing is just, complaining to the manager about a black person.
Not choosing that one.
And did you know this? Now, to add on to the Karens, there's now male ones. Can you guess what they're called?
Wait. I think so. Kurt.
No, come on.
I'm closer.
It rhymes with Karen.
Bart. No, Karen. So Karen, Samuel. No, Karen, Baron, Sam.
Close. Darren's.
Darren! No!
So it'd be a male Karen as
We
a
do
Darren.
know a Darren.
No, it's a Daryl.
No, my partner's dad's name is Darren.
I'm sure he's not a Darren.
He's not a
I know.
Yeah.
I know a Karen as well. So and she's not a Karen. So you'd be fucked off if your name was Karen.
Yeah, you would hate it.
But that's the same thing as having a beer called Corona. You'd be like, yeah, fuck.
Did that on purpose. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Karen Lives Matter, sticking up for Karens because they're victims too, and of course North Atlantic halibut lives matter. North Atlantic halibut is the largest flat fish species, boasting a 50-year lifespan, and they can reach the length of 9 feet and weigh 1,000 pounds. Fucking awesome, massive fish. But unfortunately, they don't get sexually mature till they're 10 to 14 years old. So unfortunately, because of overfishing, these fish are getting wiped out. And I think that their fucking halibuty little fins matter.
Yeah.
And maybe Omar does too. Perhaps you could make a video. So
I think it matters. I'm going to choose the last one.
you're going to go with a halibut?
Yeah, look, 100%.
Because we're running out of ocean's fish water.
Totally, we are. I mean, chimps are good.
Fish in ocean.
Ocean fish. God, see what happens when you do a podcast? We're doing this at night.
Yeah, you're fluffled.
So it's not the beginning of the day.
Because everybody forgets with all this, people complaining and chimps getting hurt and stuff. Everybody forgets about sea life.
Sea life.
So.
A lot of my friends actually went fishing a couple of days ago, and they caught a kingfish. It's massive, huge. Don't know how big they are usually.
Yeah, but we
Don't
got
really
lots
care.
of those. These fish are going extinct. Omar.
Totally,
So,
yeah. No,
maybe you could whip
different.
together a little sort of black and white video of you.
Yeah. I don't know how to do it black and white, but we'll get.
Well,
we'll get. What's his name?
A derelict.
Derelict. We'll get him. I'm just gonna call him Denny.
Denny.
Denny. Arrogant of me to just change his name. And we'll just okay. I could do a video because I think it matters. Even the chimps matter, but I think there's fish.
Yeah, I mean,
Fish
it's
is
the same.
more
I
important.
would have, if it was me, I don't get to do the hypothetical question, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I probably would have gone with the
Probably
chimps.
for the best. Oh,
But
really?
Omar, he likes, because he's a Pisces. He,
Am I?
likes oh, no, that's me now.
Yeah,
I changed it.
Kerfuffle.
Anyway.
Oh, there
Brilliant.
we go. Thank you very
Hypothetical
much.
question.
There it is.
We got anything else that we wanted to talk about really quickly?
Not
really.
Not really. That
Not
was.
really,
I
yeah.
want to go to sleep. It's
Yeah.
late. I've had enough talking to you. It's good to be back in the studio. Thank you, everybody, for coming back. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm sure you did because you're at this point here at the end. So it is the end, my good old friend.
We had a few things we wanted to get into. I think
Fuck, there's so much going on.
Kanye West
Oh, that's next
got a great meltdown for next week.
Next week,
And
Kanye
the
West.
Epstein stuff is really heating up.
Oh, dude.
We've caught Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, who's that? She.
Yep.
And she's about to come out with all the people.
Do you know how they caught her?
No.
Her Wi-Fi code was GMAX.
No, it wasn't.
It was. So at her new house, they managed to trace her Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi code was
Fuck
GMAX
off.
was the name of her Wi-Fi. So which makes me think bullshit. And then, just real quickly before we ended up, I don't know, heard about this. One of the main judges that had been assigned to working on the case of the billionaire that Epstein got most of his money from, obviously through blackmail. Got a killer dressed as a UPS driver, so a delivery driver, rocks up to her front door at her home in the Hamptons, fucking pulls out a gun, shoots her 10-year-old son dead, blows away her fucking...
Oh, my God.
like her husband as well, who's on life support, and she took the case 10 days earlier. What the fuck is going on?
Wow.
That is like a message. That is like, we don't give a fuck. We know the world is watching. We'll fucking kill you anyway.
Wow.
Crazy.
Jesus.
So we'll get into a bit of that next week because it's all very exciting. I think
Very
we're going to see
exciting,
some
very
big names
depressing.
going down.
Yep.
We're going to start from
Tom Hanks,
Bill Clinton.
Hanks. John Travolta. Tom Cruise. Okay, guys, but thank you very much for coming out, Elon Musk. And it's been a very good episode. Thank you guys for supporting us. It's been absolutely... Will Smith! It's been absolutely fantastic, and it's been great.
Jeremy Renner!
Don't forget... what's happening with Jeremy Renner? No!
Nothing.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys, thank you very much, and peace out, guys. All the best, and Godspeed.
The information, opinions, and recommendations presented in this podcast are for general information only, and any reference on the information provided in this podcast is done at your own risk. This podcast should not be considered professional advice whatsoever. The third-party materials or content of any third-party site referenced in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the opinions, standards, or policies of the owner.